Hi everyone, I'm here doing a 3-year update on my freedom from clonazepam. Boy, it's weird finding a setting to do these with the lighting and the setting and then getting the camera stable. I'm tired of doing them in my bathroom, sitting on my toilet. So here I am in another room, a little different setting. So yeah, I'm 3 years free from clonazepam, 3 years and 2 weeks, and about 21 months free from Seroquel. 16 other drugs over the course of 7 years. Tapered 1.5 milligrams of clonazepam over a very rapid 3-month period, way too fast. Don't do it. Do not do it. I am making this because people are contacting me, asking me how I'm doing and such. And I just first want to let you know that I really am glad that I'm able to encourage people out there. I have no problem getting back to people on the YouTube channel, Lisa D. Benzo Withdrawal. I just would ask that you don't try to find me on Facebook and such. It's just easier for me to stay on YouTube, if you wouldn't mind. So I also have kind of a cough going on here. I just got over a bad chest cold, preceded by a bad head cold. So forgive me if I start coughing. I hesitated doing this video because I know that when I was early off, it was so hard hearing about people this far out that were struggling a lot. It made me cringe. But in the same hand, I know that people who are far off need to have the support too and need to know there's people fighting with them. So that's what I'm here doing. I'm here fighting with you guys. I put myself at a 20% improvement from the beginning. The very first 6 months, all that stuff is gone. The extreme fatigue, I could barely walk. The headaches, the benzo flu, the chills, the twitches, the tremors is gone. Other things took its place, but at least I'm up and about doing some things now. The 20% doesn't feel like 20% because of the duration of this and because other things have worsened. I think I mentioned in my last video that the head pressure got worse in December. It has stayed worse. It's just incredible. I used to have it at like a 10 or 11 on a 1 to 10 scale. Now it's like at a 13. It's just crushing in my head, my neck, my torso. I can't even describe how disabling that can be. I also still have this insane body feeling, which has now kind of, I don't know, it's like focusing more on my torso and my neck and my head, and it's an incredible, violent internal force, whereas it used to be a light swaying feeling. Now it's like this violent pushing. That's why I hold my neck a lot, because it's so sore. The days they make these videos are only the days that are a little more bearable. Yesterday I was in bed all day. It was incredibly bad. The anxiety and the fear, having gotten better at month 18, have kicked up again this past month, 31 in January of 2016. It can still get really, really bad. The apprehension and that just fear over nothing. It's not as bad as the first 18 months, but it kicked up again too. So, you know, I still have those top 4. I used to say top 5. The depression's better. It's not as chemical. It's not quite as deep. It's more situational now. And people have said, oh, you know, you seem kind of better on the videos. I've gotten a few comments. I think that's because of the depression. I'm just not as bogged down with it, I guess. I feel a little bit of lightheartedness, believe it or not, here and there, which is, it's fleeting, but it's there. I feel a little bit more interest in things that I enjoy, and instead of just forcing myself to do them, I feel a little bit of enjoyment when I bake or when I garden or when I write. I was able to write a chapter for a book called The Aha Effect. I wrote a chapter about when I realized I needed to get off the drug. I finished that. It's going to print now. I'm very excited to get my story out, even if it's in a small way in one chapter in a book. I think that'll help really shed a light on things. So I was able to do that. I was able to write. My cognition is a little better. It took me a long time. It was a lot of rework and etc. But I enjoy writing, and it was a good distraction for me. I'm still not driving. I am not socializing other than a few lame attempts that I end up leaving crying. I haven't been in a store in 6 weeks. The derealization is just too bad. I work when I have to. We have our own business, but there is no way that I could work for someone else. I'm amazed that other people can do that, and it must simply be because of their symptom set. I don't know how people do work. I just don't. I go there and I'm just like this freaked out mess. I feel like the newbie in my own business. I'm still battling a lot of I don't know, perfectionism. I'm such a perfectionist, and I'm hard on myself, and I'm battling myself more than anybody as to why I'm like this and how I'm perceived by people and what they think and etc. And I just have to let that go. And so do you, especially my employees at work. I just can tell the looks of like, what in the heck is wrong with her? I can't believe she's still, bad. I can't believe she only came in one day this week. I beat myself up about it, and I can't worry about what other people think, and neither can you. We have to learn to let that stuff go. We just have to. There's just no point in it. Who can understand this? We can hardly understand it. How on the earth do we expect other people to? It's nice when they believe us, and I have some wonderful, small, wonderful group of friends who really believe me and support me. We have a little WhatsApp that they started for me called Prayer for Lisa. There's, I think, 5 of us on there, and that's amazing support. And I know not everybody has that, but I'm blessed that I do, and my husband believes me. But there's a lot of people who I just know don't get it, and we have got to stop worrying about that. Get rid of the toxic people. Get rid of the people who you just literally can't deal with. Like, I had to stop communicating with my mom. She believes me, but she's just toxic for me for other reasons. I've just cut it off. You have got to take care of yourself. You have to keep your world as stress-free as possible and love yourself and distract with what works for you, what feels good for you. Stay away from alcohol. Stay away from other psychiatric drugs. I know so many people, like, oh, should I go back on? Should I updose? Oh, it's not worth it. You have 3 choices. You can end it. You can go back on the drugs, and you can keep going. You have to just keep going. I know the minutes are hours, and the hours are days, and the days are weeks. I know I get up every day, many times in tears, in awe that I have to do this again. But I am doing it. I am doing it. It's like 1,110 days or something, and I'm doing it every freaking day. I'm doing it, and so can you. Forgive those in your life that don't get it. Don't be toxic with unforgiveness and hatred and anger. I know hatred and anger can be a symptom, and I rage with that too, but ultimately you have to let that go. You have to take care of yourself. I've been eating clean. I lost some weight. I've noticed my muscle and joint pain is better. It could just be the time frame. It could be the lack of inflammation in my body now because I'm eating clean. I cut out wheat. I cut out most sugar. I cut out all processed foods. I eat dark chocolate and honey, and I have a splurge here and there. I'm not perfect, but I really, really am working on my health. I'm trying to do some stretching and some strength training when I can. It's not easy. It's just a fight. Everything's a fight. Getting up, doing this, putting makeup on, it's all a fight. It's a fight for our life. It is a fight for survival. It is a fight to be all we can be in the midst of horrendous suffering. I'm convinced this is by far probably the most difficult thing you can go through. Somebody on Benzo Buddies in one of their stories recently said that they came through, I think, at 3 years, over 3 years. And they said, I feel awful for people who go through grief and death and losing a home and losing businesses and all the other crap life throws at you. But he said, I can't imagine anything worse than this. And I have to almost agree. You don't want to diminish other people's suffering. Everything's horrific in life. And how can you? You can't compare. But I'm telling you, this is a nightmare of epic proportions. We are warriors. We are incredible. We are an incredible group of people. Keep fighting. Look in the mirror and say, you can do this. You can get through this day. You are amazing. You are courageous. You are smart. You are beautiful. You are wise. You have gotten off the merry-go-round. You figured it out. You can do it. Keep going, people. I'm fighting with you. I'm there with you. Stay healthy. Stay connected with the community. Keep moving, and I'm going to be back to give you an amazing victory video sooner rather than later. I'm going to be shouting for joy. We're going to be the happiest group of people on the planet. One stubborn foot in front of the other. Keep the faith. Love you all.